What's up, KMB TV? It's Kareem.
And Vanessa.
And we're back with another YouTube video. So today, guys, we're here with a story time. Story time about how we almost got shot.
So, like, at this point, we kind of just laugh about the scenario. But at the time, it was a real situation. And it was probably that was actually the most scariest time of my life. I've been through so much, like, scary things, but this event has probably been, like, the most scariest one.
To me, the situation, when it happened, you know, I'm thinking of survival. Like, it's not like a video game, but you gotta do everything you gotta do to survive. So I'm gonna hit the dash, run a 100-mile race, you feel me? I was gone. But we're gonna get straight into the video. Alright.
So this was about, when did we go? The 26th? I know it was before the 31st. It was a couple days before the 31st, and Great America was packed. Like, it was packed. So
we went for a haunt.
We went for a haunt. And so we were going through the haunted houses, and we went through one already, right?
We went to two, I think.
We went through two, and
we got on a
coaster.
Yeah, and we got on a roller coaster.
And then we were in the line for, what was it called? Zombie
High.
Zombie High. Yeah, we were in the line for Zombie High. And then all of a sudden, like, I just hear these group of girls. And these group of girls were just like, run, there's a shooter. And
it was one girl. She was like, run, it's a shooter, blah, blah.
And then
another girl came.
Yeah.
And she said the same thing.
Yeah, but then I just remember the lady next to us, she was like a shooter. And then I was like, there can't be no shooter. I was like, I don't think there's no shooter.
Then like 5-10 people started running that way. And I was like, oh, snap. I hopped out of line, and then she goes, Kareem.
No, but it was funny. It was hecka funny because remember the zombie man? He was in front of us and he was trying to scare us. And I just remember he took off. Like, right when the crowd took off, he took off too. And I remember he was still trying to scare people and stuff. He had that feeling too, like, oh crap, this is actually real. Like, everybody's running at this point.
Yeah.
So we had ran all the way throughout the park, and people were like jumping off the cliffs.
Gates, yeah.
People were, and there was like a few strollers coming off the cliffs from by like the roller coasters. Like, people were just coming out of nowhere.
When we was running, literally, I seen about 5 bodies fall to the ground.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like they got shot at them, but like they had tripped over their footing or something, and like, it's
like,
not
when
like.
I tell you there was a lot of people, like, I already had a gut feeling when we entered there, because I had remember when we were in the line, there was an army dude with a gun. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that he's just security.
Yeah.
I seen that before.
But the fact that there are so many people there, and there had to be a security dude like right in the front with a big gun. Like, I don't know if he was part of the haunt or whatever, but that just gave me like a sign of like, there's way too many people here.
It was a lot of people. Yeah.
And remember when we got out of one of the scary houses, there was a girl that got into a fight. Like, she got into a fight and security was like grabbing her. Well, there was a girl.
It's usually a lot of fights though at Great America on Haunt. I don't know, everybody be meeting there for some reason. That'd be weird. But anyway, we're running, right? We're running to get to wherever. I don't know what we finna do, right? We're just running because everybody running this way. And she out of breath. In like 5 seconds. But me, I was conditioned.
I have not done PE probably since the 9th grade. That's a different whole story. You know, you usually stop at sophomore year, but I did it in 9th grade. I stopped at 9th grade. So I have not done exercising since 9th grade.
So we running. We get to a gate. And the gate is like, if you hop it, like, you out of Great America, right? So I'm like, oh, let's hop this one. And while we finna hop it,
there was a crowd of people.
There's a crowd of people behind. It's like, oh, they're coming. They're coming. And we was like, oh, no. So we kept running. And we running, and then at one point, it was like a dead end type of thing, and we had to just hop it. Just had to hop it.
No. But before that, when we looked straight, there was like a crowd of people trying to hop over this main gate, and there was a light just flashing right over them. I was like, they're gonna get shot. I was like, the light is literally on them. Like, you could literally see everybody's shirt color. You could see everybody's skin color. You could see everybody's just everything. And I'm like, we can't hop that gate. So then he found like this little cut corner thing. And I remember because there was like a row of like wood. Yeah. And he was like, let's just go through this one. He had to like lift me up because there were so many people trying to hop that gate too. And I wasn't like fast enough to do it because I'm so small. But he had to like hurry up and lift me up, and then he hurried up and lift himself up, and at the same time there was a girl next to him trying to get over, and he kicked her, and then she fell over.
Bro, she fell all the way down. I was like, bro, I really did not care at that point. She was over the fence, so I helped her out. But at this point, it's about survival. I'm doing whatever I can to get out of there.
Because you have to think about, there's so many people there, you don't know who has the gun. Like, it could literally be the person next to you. He could just be blending with the crowd. You know, like, you don't know who has the gun at that point.
And I was trying to tell her, like, if she wasn't with me, I could have been out of there in 5 seconds.
He always tells me.
I could have been, literally, I hopped out of line, and I would have been the first one in line to hop the gate. I would have been gone. I would have been gone so fast, bro.
But yet you stood there. You stood there when the girl was like...
But someone's running by. Oh, it's a shooter. And it's Halloween. You like, what is she talking about? Like, she tripping. And then it didn't take me long. It didn't take me
when we saw that back crowd run.
But it didn't take me long to realize that she wasn't playing. Like, you in line for a haunted house. She could just be a stunt person. She could just be playing with y'all. I don't know.
So then we ran across the street to, what was it? What
we ran to a Merit.
Yeah, the hotel that's like down the street. We ran all the way to Merit.
It was heck of people there. It was like they was giving up so many seats to everybody. Like the hotel people.
They were very nice too. They were very calm, and they were like, "It's okay, you guys can come in." Like, they already knew what was going on. Like, I don't know who told them, but they already knew, and they welcomed everybody, and they didn't like decline anybody. Like, oh, you gotta wait outside. There's too many people. They took everybody in.
It was like all the restaurants around there. They were just letting everybody in because it was like 9 o'clock literally. It wasn't even late. The park probably closed at like 2 o'clock that day, and it was only like 9.
It was bad.
We were there for like an hour and 30 minutes to like 2 hours. We didn't even get no refund.
No.
We didn't get no refund.
No, they didn't give us.
They didn't email nobody. I didn't even get.
I did it through something else. No, but remember, they opened the park not too long after that.
But they didn't say, hey, if you were there, you can come for free. No, they didn't email nobody and say, oh, this is what happened. Oh, we're sorry that this happened. Like, I know it wasn't y'all fault, but like, you're not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So then, like, later that night, I was at my grandma's house and I was like looking at what was going on. And then I wanted to wait the next day, so I waited the next day to find out like real information. And basically, a woman had got her purse robbed, and the dude said that he did have a gun. So the police said he did have a gun, but no shots were fired though. Right. But he was threatening to use it on her if she didn't give him her purse. So he did have a gun, but he didn't shoot any shots.
Yeah.
At the lady. But he did take her purse though. He ran with her purse, and then I guess that's when everybody started running. We don't know where the dude was.
I know where he was. He was at the front. He was at the entrance. Yeah, because my friend had just got there, and I talked to him after we got to the hotel, and he was like, yeah, I was at the front to enter, and it just went off. And he was like, I just hopped in my car and bounced. I was like, dang.
But yeah, but that night was probably real scary. I was in a lot of shock because I had never ever been through something like that ever. But his friends, they were supposed to come. They got lucky they didn't come because that would have been a whole group of us trying to stick together, and that would have been terrible. That would have not been good.
Stick together. You at this point, if it was real, like if I literally saw the gun, I'm sorry. If I seen the gun, I'm sorry. It's every man for themselves at that point.
He would have left me.
I would have had to do what I had to do.
He would have shot me. He would have took me.
You're
for
not
hostage.
fast enough.
He would have took me.
You're
for
not
hostage.
fast enough.
Okay, but you're not getting it though. I haven't done any exercise.
I don't
since
care.
The 9th grade.
So since you haven't done any exercise, I deserve to die.
No,
That's
you
basically
deserve to help
it's
me.
either help and die or live and save yourself. That's all I did.
But like my main thought was like, who has the gun? Because it could literally have been anybody, you know, like anybody. And it didn't seem like at that time a lot of people were running because it was just a group of girls. So I was like, where are all the people at? Like, where's everybody at? You know, and I guess everybody had like left throughout the front. I don't know where they went, but
A lot of people had to hop gates just around the park.
yeah,
It's some big gates though. The gate we hopped,
it was pretty large.
it was like 15.
And luckily, it didn't have
15,
no barbed
17
wire,
feet.
chicken wire, because most of them had it.
The gate was only like 15, 17 feet. Some of them be hecka big, like, cause they gotta like make it as tall almost as the roller coaster.
Wasn't too big, right? The one we hopped wasn't that big.
Yeah, it was alright.
Because they were trying to have children get over that too. Like I saw a couple kids and like
I saw
the
people on
lady-
people's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But it's crazy how like all this stuff happened and no shots were fired. Like, you know, I mean I'm grateful that no shots were fired, but a lot of people got injured for something that didn't happen. Like it really shouldn't have went down that way. Like a lot of people were on the ground and getting trampled on, and it was just sad. Like I was really not trying to trample over anybody. I was making sure to pay attention to the ground, pay attention to my surroundings, but mainly the ground because there were a lot of people on the ground. So it was, that night should have been like, I don't know, it shouldn't have happened that way.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us more video ideas down in the comment section.
Make sure to like, comment, and smash that subscribe button.
And we out.